Welcome back. You know, lots of people are allergic to pets like dogs and cats, but did you know that your pets can be allergic too? Joining me now to talk about pet allergies and how you can help your best friend cope is veterinarian Dr. Michel Selmer of Advanced Animal Care Center in South Huntington. Thank you so much again for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So it is pretty common that animals do have allergies.
Yes, very, very common. And they can be allergic to almost anything, just like we can. Weeds, trees, pollens, dust, molds, and even food.
Wow. So as I was reading over some of the symptoms, they sound familiar to me and some of the things I've seen my dog do. So what are the symptoms?
Right, so just like you had mentioned to me earlier, your dog with the excessive licking, you know, that is one big symptom for allergies.
Wow.
You know, itchy faces and feet, vomiting, diarrhea, some excess gas can all be signs of allergies in dogs.
Okay, and sneezing as well, and the
Yes.
constant snorting. I've heard that in some of my friends' pets as well.
Yeah, sometimes you get a lot of them that'll be a lot of snoring at night. You might hear snoring and snorting.
Okay. Okay, you're scaring a lot of people. But I mean, allergies I would think are treatable, right?
Yes, absolutely. You know, they are manageable, but you know, the most important thing is if you do know your dog's allergic to something is to eliminate and try to avoid the exposure to that item.
Okay.
So with foods, that's the easiest.
So you find out what is in his food that he might be allergic to.
Absolutely, and we can run actual tests to find out what your dog's allergic to, whether it's food or in the environment.
Okay, and let's talk about, again, some of the allergens that are out there that could aggravate pets.
Well, this is a tough time of year, you know,
Okay.
just as people suffer with allergies. You know, the pollen counts in the air are a big issue for dogs, and it makes them really itchy.
Okay. And this little guy right here, you said there are some breeds that are more susceptible to allergies.
Yeah, a lot of the labs we see a lot of allergies in, bulldogs. It's becoming more and more common. You know, any dog can have allergies, and we really see between the ages of 6 months and 3 years old that comes out most.
Okay. And they are not fatal, right? I mean, I
no,
wouldn't think
absolutely
so.
not. They're manageable. The biggest key is finding out what the allergy is so that you can address it head on.
Okay.
So if you're curious and you think your dog does have an allergy, the first thing you want to do is go see your veterinarian so that you can identify what the potential allergen is and make sure it is an allergy and not another disease process causing the itching.
Are there medications to treat it, I would imagine?
Yeah, from anything from naturals like fatty acids to antihistamines like people take to shampoos and topicals depending on what the allergen is.
Is there any danger to other pets that they're around if your dog, you know, is playing at the dog park or daycare or just with a friend's pet?
No, allergies aren't contagious. You know, just like people, we just tend to live with them and try to manage them and you know, get through the symptoms. But you know, your dog won't catch an allergy from another dog.
Okay, and you said there are certain ages where you may begin to see the symptoms of allergies more so.
Yeah, so if you start to see these symptoms like sneezing or, you know, itchiness or vomiting or diarrhea, you know, if it's allergy related, it's most common that you'll start to see those signs at about 6 months of age, and most dogs that have allergies, it'll come out by the time they're 2.
Okay, all right, and just get them to a vet, get the test done.
Get them to the vet, get the test done, and try to eliminate as many of the allergens you can, and then manage the symptoms the way you're comfortable.
All right, thank you. I'm going to be taking my dog to the vet to get him checked out. Thanks a lot. If you would like more information about Dr. Selmer and Advanced Animal Care Center in South Huntington, just go to news12.com, click on numbers and links.